Good morning, you guys. I've put on the homework, the answers of the homework of number 1 on the group, so I hope you have done that and marked it as well. The second part of the equations is for homework, just number 2 on that page 91. It's not enough. I will put on some more work later today of some extra calculations that you can do, because you cannot get enough practice with this. Now the next part we're going to do is where you calculate or use the LCM in the solving of the equation. Now, exactly as you've done previously with your fractions, your denominator at the bottom is not the same, and you cannot do anything with it if the denominator is not the same. So I'm going to calculate or use my LCM, which is in this case 12. And then what is easy with the equations is I'm going to multiply both sides with my LCM, which is 12. And you'll see why I'm doing that. Everything at the bottom should then cancel out with part of the LCM each side, so that there is nothing left at the bottom. If there's still something left at the bottom, you know your LCM were wrong. Then this side, I'm going to cancel out the 4, and there's going to be 3 left. Now the next thing you have to do is there's a multiplication, and then it is my 2 terms. So if you just follow normal math rules, you're going to say it's what is left this side of my LCM times with what was on that side. And you say do the same on this side. I'm just going to keep it that side for it to look the same as the other side. What is left of my LCM times whatever was there, and the same here. Please do not just ignore it or multiply it with the thing closest to it. Distribution law. So we're going to say it's 4x minus 4 is equal to 3x plus 3. This one is going to go that side, 4 is going to go that side. When I change it to the other side, it's a positive is going to become a negative, and a negative is going to become a positive. So that one, changing it over, is going to become a negative. That one, changing it over, is going to become a positive. This side I've only got an x left, and this side I've got a 7 left. So that's my answer for the first one. If you can put it back, substitute it into your original equation, you will get the same answers both sides. Now the next example is almost the same. It is just a little bit different because we now have an x in the LCM. Now my LCM in this case, I write my first denominator down, and I see if there's still something short to represent the second denominator. And I see there is an x, so I'm going to leave it as it is. Please don't put an x square there because there are 2 x's there. Right, please don't do it. This side, I'm going to multiply with my LCM. You can put it on 1 if you feel more comfortable. And this side, I'm also going to multiply with my LCM. Multiplying both sides with the same thing, I'm not changing my equation. Cancel out there. This side we are lucky, it's cancelling out with a whole LCM. This side only the x cancel out. What is left? 2. So this side is 4 times 2, and I can write 8 immediately. This 1 should go that side, so it's 8 plus 1. To get rid of a minus, I plus it. So I get x is equal to 9. Problem solved. Next one is a little bit bigger or different LCM. I'm going to say it's x plus 2 over x squared, and this side I've got a 3 over 2x. Here my LCM is the first one denominator. See what is missing at the next one. I only short of a 2 because there's already an x. Again, just as long as both of them are represented in the LCM. Multiply this side with the whole LCM, not only the one I need this side, times that side also with the whole LCM. Multiplying both sides with the same thing. Remember that, please. Don't go and multiply this side only with x squared and that side with 2x. Okay, then I'm going to imbalance my equation. This side, x squared cancel out. What is left of my LCM, multiply with what I had on that side. This side the same. 2 and 2 is going to cancel out x, only one of the x's. Can I write down 3x immediately? Yes, I can. Multiply it in normal maths with the distribution law. Keep it this side. Okay, just for so guys, don't take it that side, so you're gonna confuse yourself. They should go to the other sides. A plus becomes a minus 3x to cancel out that side. The plus 4 becomes a minus 4 on that side. After I've moved this way, nothing is left there. Okay, don't multiply it with 0, just it was an empty space. This side I've got a minus x left, and this side I've got a minus 4. Now, is it solved? No. I've got a minus at the x. I don't want that. So I can multiply both sides with a minus, or I can divide both sides with a minus. It doesn't matter, just as long as I get rid of it. If I have to multiply this side with a minus, I must multiply that side with a minus as well. And in this case, the two minuses just disappear. Now the next one, the last example I'm going to do, if I'm working too fast, luckily you can pause the video. And in this case, I've got two terms on the left hand side and only one on the right hand side. My LCM determination is going to stay the same with the previous ones. I write my first one down. What do I have? Short, with the next denominator is only a 3, so my LCM is 3y. I multiply the whole of this side with my LCM, 3y over 1. And I multiply the whole of that side with my LCM over 1. Now, you can distribute that one in. And on page, 87, the example is in the textbook. They show this one in just an extra step. You can check that out if you want to. Otherwise, we just cancel out this side. If I multiply it in, what's left? 3 times 2 with that term. If I distribute it to the second term, I'm going to cancel it out again with the LCM. So I'm going to say 3 and y is going to cancel out. So everything in the LCM is going to be cancelled out. So in this case, I keep my bracket just for safety, because if that was a minus, I would have had to keep that, because then I would multiply that in as well. So just for future reference, keep that one the same, even though I'm just multiplying it with 1. Okay, this side I can't cancel anything out. It's not a problem. I just multiply it in or with each other. This side I've got 6 plus y plus 4 is 21y. You could have done it in one term as well. That would become plus 10 if I add it up in one step. The 10 needs to go that side with a minus. That one should go that side also with a minus. So I would get y minus 21y, throwing it this side, is equal to minus 10, because I threw the plus 10, that side becomes a minus. So now I'm going to try and squeeze it in here. It's minus 20y is equal to minus 10. How do I get rid of the minus 20? Divide with minus 20, divide with minus 20, cancel out there. That one becomes a positive. Y is equal, those cancel out, it's a positive a half. And you can see and you can check, it is exactly the same as it is with the textbook answer. It is a half. You guys, you can go through these examples again. You can pause, you can check at the ones in your textbook. It's on page 91, the homework. I'll give you some further homework later on to practice these things more, because you cannot get enough practice with this. Just remember, multiply both sides with the LCM, either only with one term or with, when there are two terms, both. Multiply them out and cancel them out as needed. I will put on the homework and everything late tomorrow, and please do this work yourself and try your best. Thanks. Bye.